All right, let's go back to one of our top stories, the appearance of Thabo Bester and his co-accused in Bloemfontein. SABC News reporter Kamokhela Sekoi is following those court proceedings and joins us. A very good afternoon to Kamokhela. Just take us through what happened in court a little bit earlier on.
Good afternoon to you, Nzinga, and to the viewers. Well, this afternoon we saw Thabo Bester appearing in court with, of course, all the other accused in the matter, except for Dr Nandipha Magudumana, who earlier was reported that she was not feeling well. We spoke to her lawyer as well, Machini Mutloum, who had gone to her at the Parkroad police station holding cells, where he told us that she was really in a bad condition. She was lying on the floor. She was complaining about food poisoning. Essentially, this morning, Dr Nandipha Magudumana had told officials at the Kroonstad Women's Prison that she was not feeling well and that she would rather have taken the proceedings today virtually, but apparently she was forced by personnel there to come to the Magistrates Court today. This is what we heard from her lawyer, Machini Mutloum, after he came back from seeing her at the police station. Of course, when all the other accused came in, she was not there, and the prosecutor had said that they will then go to the holding cells where they will give her information about the proceedings and what transpired today. But we saw 3 of the accused charges being dropped against them. One of them is Natassja Jansen, Thabang, Miri, as well as Moeketsi Ramolula. But I am here with Natasha's mother, who of course is excited at the news that her daughter, who doesn't want to speak to us today, that she's now free. The charges have been withdrawn against her. How are you feeling about this, Mama?
Oh, ek is baie bly daaroor. Ek kan nie my blydskap genoeg uitspreek nie, maar ek is baie bly daaroor. Alles is oor. En ek wil net vir die mense, die familie wat geglo het en mense, vriende wat geglo het en net vir hulle sê dankie. Ek waardeer dit baie. En mag die Here hulle nog altyd seën en glo nog altyd aan ander mense wat onskuldig is.
She's explaining there, of course, that she's very excited, she's very happy, and she appreciates the support that she had received from all the family and friends. But Natasha doesn't want to speak to us today. How is she feeling? Maybe you can tell us.
Maybe she's happy, I don't know, but I don't know. But maybe she's happy because ons het baie gestres. Vreeslik gestres tot vandag toe. Maar ek dink sy's bly daar waar sy is.
Thank you so much for your time, Mama. That was Natassja Jansen's mother, just talking to us about the feelings of the family, of course. But I have again Natasha's lawyer, Ntate Masilo. Tell us about the charges being dropped today. You had said before that you wanted to take her matter on because initially you were not representing her here in court.
That's right. We're happy that the matter has been withdrawn. We will be taking instructions from Natasha, Miss Natasha, and possibly we will, or we might just consider the civil action in this matter. Yeah, but we're quite happy that justice has actually been done.
Talk to us about your strategy going into the trial. It was said here in court that the pre-trial date has been set and that the matter will be going to the High Court next day in January. What's your strategy with your other client here?
Well, obviously, with regard to Mr. Masukela, we are going to prepare when we move from here. In fact, we've been preparing throughout, and I cannot say or talk about a specific strategy and divulge any other thing pertaining to the case. But obviously there are strategies that we will be using in that particular case.
Okay. You are talking about obviously civil action for Natasha. This just happened now, the charges being dropped, but do you know if the other people involved in this, Ramolula as well as Thabang, if they will also be taking any civil action?
No, I have not spoken to the council, and I would not want to speculate. But I would not be surprised if that were to be the case. But I do not know what is happening and what they would do. Indeed.
Talk to us about the date. There was a little bit of a dispute now regarding the pre-trial date with one of the lawyers, Kagisho Mururi, saying that he was not consulted by the prosecution. What is the discussion now? Will it still remain the 31st of January, or are you discussing another date?
We will be discussing another date. Ms. Bester of the prosecution has actually arranged that they will be sending, DPP will be sending somebody to negotiate the dates with us.
Thank you so much, Ntata, for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, that was Masilo there, just talking to us about, of course, the matter being, rather the charges against his client being dropped, and of course this consideration to take a civil action against the state. One of the other accused whose charges were also dropped, that is Thabang Miri, he was very emotional. He mentioned that the court wasted his time and they wasted his money because now all the charges have been dropped against him. We are on a recess right now in Zinga for the lawyers to discuss the pre-trial date. There was an issue with that in court where one of the lawyers mentioned that the prosecution did not discuss anything with them pertaining to the pre-trial date, which was set or supposed to have been set for the 31st of January next year. But we will hear later on when we go back in court when that pre-trial will take place. But essentially it will happen in 2024. With that, it's back to you in studio.
Ramolula Sokoy, thank you so much for that update from Bloemfontein. Really appreciate it, and she's following that story for us.